In this demo, I'm going to be showing some post-setup configuration tasks. In my previous demo, I've done the install, so now I'm going to verify and just see that everything's working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the configuration console right here. Then I'm going to click on the monitoring. And I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go to the system status right here. Then I'm going to look at the site status. And let's just check the components, each one. As you can see, they're all okay. I'm going to look now at the component status. And they all look to me to be okay. Now there is a warning here about the backup. Let's just take a quick look at this one. This is just telling me about some of the thresholds they're warning. We'll take a look at the SQL backup later. Now I'm going to do next, this one is here. I'm going to view the status messages that pertain to the installation. I click on the site server here. And I'm going to do is this show messages here. And I'm going to do is show all the messages. And the select date and time. And I'm going to say 1 day ago. So we'll just see is for to there. Okay, these are all the messages right here. Now let's just click on any one of them. And it gives the details, of course, about it. And I can go through next, previous, and so forth. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to view the installation logs. So on this one right here is, so performing initial config of the primary site. The first one is I'm going to configure the AD site. So I went into Active Directory sites and services here. And I'm going to rename this one here London. I'm going to here, the subnets. I'm going to make a new subnet under here. And in this one right here, the prefix 172.16.0.0/16-bit. I'm going to select the London site for this right here. Say OK. Great. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to configure Forest Discovery. Next. So I'm going to go here to the admin workspace right here. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go under the hierarchy right here. Discovery methods right here. Then Active Directory Forest Discovery. Properties. I can do it from here. I can also do it from the ribbon. I'm going to enable Active Directory Forest Discovery here. Automatically create site boundaries on here. Click OK. We say yes. Turn this on. And I'm going to do this here. Very good. Now the next thing I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on Active Directory Forest. Datum.com. Properties. Over here. Look at the settings over here. The one is on here. Now this publishing, review the settings, good. This is the site that'll be published, London a datum site. Okay, that sounds great. The next thing I'm going to do is this, configure a boundary group and include the, go here, boundary group, create a boundary group. And I'm going to call this one here, London clients, right here. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to add, I'm going to select the London boundary. Okay, on this one. Say OK. Let's take a look at that a little bit more. Let's look at the References tab. I'm going to use this boundary group for a site assignment. Site assignment servers. I'm going to add London config. Say OK. Say OK. And I'm going to install any additional site roles. Click under the site configuration right here. Site and system roles right here. I'm going this one right here. I'm going to add a site system role on this. And notice the name is London config at datum.com. And next, proxy. I'm not using a proxy. I'm going to go fallback status point. Remember, this is where the clients will send their messages to if they can't connect. Next here. This one right here. London config in this. Let's just verify this real quick. Good that it verified. Username. New account for the username. And I'm going to do is this. A datum. Administrator. Let's just check names on this right here. Good. And the password, of course, like with these other demos, PA $$W0RD, so that it password complexity, but please don't use this in your company. That one there. Next. Good. Next. It's all done. Close. Fantastic. Now in the last part of this demo, I'm going to configure the management and distribution points. So on this one right here. Now if I just take a look at this one right here. Let's look at the properties in this right here. Just take a look at this one right here, which says that we have all these roles right here. Let's take a look at management point. Say OK on this one right here. Now, if you notice these right here, if I just take a little of this, it'll just tell you a little bit about this. So it'll just tell you anything about that one. Now we look at this one, for example, management. I can go properties, and it'll just tell me a little bit about this one right here. And I can go generate alert when it's not healthy. And I'm going to do the same thing for distribution point. This one right here. I'm just going to take a look at some of these distribution points right here. So general right here. The settings right here. Clients will connect with HTTP using self-sign. How about Pixie? Now right now I don't have Pixie enabled. Multicast is not enabled either. And content validation, I don't have it validated either. Now on this one right here, under the properties again here, let's just look at the boundary group tab here. Now look, the boundary groups. Look, we have London clients, so you notice it's already there. It's in the list. Great.